Good morning friends. Welcome to the third session of Time and Work, that is tricks and shortcuts. In this session we discuss the different type of questions, the different problems, as well as we try to understand how to use shortcut methods over these type of problems. These are very useful sessions for the student who are going for the government jobs examination like SSC, LIC, FCI, IBPS. Let us start with the first problem of this session. It is given that a group of US planes can completely destroy Baghdad in 7 days. However, 12 planes, 12 technical faults. The remaining now can do the job in 10 days. Find the original strength of the original group strength, right? Let us say original strength is equal to X and they can work for 7 days. Total work is same, means they have to destroy a particular place. The work is same. In that case, 12 are at fault. X minus 12 is my total plane at that, and my number of days, that is equal to 10. That is the same formula that I earlier told you, man into days into hours into efficiency by total work. I have to find the value of X, right? That would be 7X equal to 10X minus 120, or else I can say 3X equal to 120 or X equal to 40, right? Here I can say what I can say, that I can simply say that the original strength of the group is equal to 40. 40 is my answer. Let us take the second problem here. 6 BSF or 10 CRPF companies can demolish a terrorist outfit in Kashmir in 2 days. Find how long will 4 BSF and 9 CRPF companies take to do the same. 6 BSF means 6 men or 10 women. What I can say, they can do a work in 2 days. The one can do the work in 12 days. 1 day work 1 by 12. Similarly, 1 day work 1 by 20. How much are 4? How much are 9? Right? I have to find the total time taken by them to do the work. What I can say, 1 by 3 plus 9 by 20. LCM is equal to 60. You may say 20 plus 20 into 3, 27. Right? I can say 47 upon 60. Or our answer is 60 by 47 days. That becomes my answer. A very simple problem. What we have done, 6 1 day work is 1 by 12, their 1 day's work is 1 by 20. How much are 4 and 9? Just put all values here and you can say 60 upon 47 days, that's your answer. Let us take the next question here. It is given that 8 men working 9 hours a day can build a wall 18 meter long, 2 meter wide and 12 meter height in 10 days. How long will be required to build a wall of 32 meter long, 3 meter wide and 9 meter high by working 6 hours a day in 8 days, right? What we are supposed to do here, total work by all the things. So what I can say, 8 men, 9 hours, right? They take 10 days. What is the dimensions of the wall? Work is 18 into 2 into 12, right? What I can say now, this is equal to, how many men are required? Let us say men are equal to X, 6 hours and 8 days. And total dimensions are 32 into 3 into 9. Okay. Now I have to just find the value of X. Okay. That's my question. Now how to go for X? Just solve it. A number of time I told you, try to solve it directly. 3 will go on 6. 2 will go on 16. 4 will go on 3. 4 will go on 4. 4 will go on 2. 3 will go on 2. 3 will go on 3. Right. 3 will be cancelled out. Now 2 into 2, 4. It will go on 2. Right. So I can say X equal to 18 into 10 by 6. 6 will go on 3. That is equal to 30. So what I can say, that my answer is 30 men are required if they want to make 32 meter long, 3 meter wide and 9 meter high by working 6 hours a day in 8 days. Right. Hence I can say my answer is said to be 30 men. Let us take the next question here. It is given that a garrison 1500 men is provisioned for 60 days, right? After 25 days, the garrison is reinforced by 500 men. Let us say in these type of questions, you have to assume that one man का 1 day का consumption, let us say 1 kg है, तो 1500 men का 1500 हो गया, कितने days हैं? 60, right? You may say 90,000 kg is the total food available, right? After 25 days, it means for 25 days, how much they have consumed? 1500 into 25, right? You may say 37,500. Now subtract, that value is, we may say that is 50 to 500. Okay. Now what is left? 50 to 500. it is given that 500 more men joined. Now how many men are there? 2000. Okay, the question is how long will the remaining provision last for? That is 52 500 by 2000, because their one day consumption is 2000. Cancel out, right? Just solve it. You can say that is 26.25 days. That becomes your answer. Okay, what we have done here, just pay the attention here again. 1500 मैन है, 60 डेज के लिए फूड अवेलेबल है. हमने अज्यूम कर लिया वन डे में 1 kg का कंजम्पशन है, तो 1500 मैन के लिए वन डे में कितना कंजम्पशन है? 1500 डेज आर 60, you can say 90,000 kg. In the second case, after 25 days they consumed 1500 into 25, that is said to be 37,500. Now how much is left? 52,500. Right, now you can say total men are available, that is equal to 2000. Now if you find for how long it will go, 52,500 by 2000, answer is 26.25 days. That's your answer. Let us take the next question here. A contractor undertook to do a certain work in 55 days, employed 48 men to do it. 11 days only, 1/6 of the work was done, right? Means I can say that 48 men in 11 days, they have done 1/6 of the work. How many extra men should be employed? Let us say men's required are equal to X. They have to do the work in 55 days. Hence, how many days are there? 44. And what is the here that work left is equal to 5/6, right? I have to just find the value of X. Now, if I solve it, so what I can say, 6 would be cancelled out. X would be taken as 48 into 11 by 44 into 5, right? 11 will go on 4, 4 will go on 12, right? I can say that X equal to 60, right? It means how many men are required? 60, and for that 60, 48 men we have already, right? So how many more men are required? 12 men more are required. So I can say answer is said to be 12 men. That becomes my answer. Okay, what we have done, 48 men, 11, 1/6, X into 44 by 5/6. Just solve it. You can find X, that is 60, and I can say 12 men more are required. Let us take the next question here. It is given that 5 men and 6 boys finish a piece of work in 4 days, 4 men and 3 boys in 6 days. How many days 3 men and 6 boys can finish the work? A very standard question. 5 men and 6 boys, they can do the work in 4 days. 4 men and 3 boys, they can do the same work in 6 days, right? If they want to do the work in 1 day, the capacity there is required 20 men and boys are 24 boys. Similarly, if they want to do the work in 1 day, we can say 24 men plus 18 days, right? What I can say now, I can say that 4 men equal to 6 boys, or 1 man equal to 6 by 4, 1.5 boys, right? That's the first thing. In this question, he may ask you about the efficiency of men and boys, that you can answer it. Now, question is 3 men and 6 boys. 3 men and 6 boys, we can convert that man into boys. 3 into 1.5, that is 4.5 plus 6, 10.5. Now, question is very simple. Convert any one out of that into the boys. Let us say 1.5, that is 6 plus 3, 9. So I can say that 9 boys can do the work in 6 days. 1 boy can do the work in 6 into 9 days. And my boys are 10.5. So I can say 6 into 9 by 10.5, 105 into 10. Okay, just solve it. 5 will go on 2, 5 will go on 21, 3 will go on 2, 3 will go on 7. You can say 36 by 7 or 5/1 by 7 days. That becomes my answer. What is given to us that first find the association between the men and the boys, right? Then whatever you have to find in the answer, convert that into a single unit, either into the man or into the boys, right? Here what I have to find out, 3 men and 6 boys. So I can say 1 man equal to 1.5 boys. It means 3 men is equal to 4.5 boys. 4.5 plus 6, that is 10.5. Okay, now then we have to comment out of these two. I have to take any single equation. So I can say 1 man, 1.5 boys, 4 men, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 boys can do the work in 6 days. 1 boy can do the work in 54 days. 10.5 boys can do the work in 5/1 by 7 days. That's my answer. Let us take the next question here. All these are different varieties of question, and we have already solved these type of questions in my basic session of time and work, in which I discussed all these questions with the aspects, how to solve it. AB can do a piece of work in 18 days. BC can do the same piece of work in 12 days. CA and can do the same piece of work in 24 days, right? What I can say, I take the LCM and I can say total work is 72, right? Let us take the next question. It is given that A and B can do a piece of work in 18 days. So what we can say, just write the information 18 days. B and C can do the same work in 12 days. C and A can do the same work in 24 days, right? This is given to us, we have to find their individual. What I told you, take the LCM. LCM is 72. So I can say A and B one day's work is A and B one day's work is 4. This is 6 and this is 3. Add them, 10 and 3, 13. So I can say twice of A plus B plus C, one day work is 13. It means A plus B plus C, one day work is 13 by 2, that is said to be 6.5. That we can say. Now, if I have to find the answer for A, so what I can say, B and C, they can do 6 work in one day. ABC मिलकर कितना करते हैं 6.5. It means A कितना करेगा 6.5 minus 6, I can say 0.5. So A does 0.5 work in one day. What is the total work? That is 72. How much time it takes? 144 days. That's your answer, right? But I can say 0.5 they take one day. For 72 they take 144 days. Here I can say answer is 144. Let us take the next question here. ABC can do a piece of work in 12, 15 and 20 days. They work together, but B and C are called off 2 days and 1 day respectively before completion of work, right? Let us say work was done in X days. A is one day work 1 by 12. It means he has worked for X days. Work done by him is X by 12. B worked for 2 days less. It should be X minus 2 upon 15. C is X minus 1 upon 20. Total work is equal to 1. Take the LCM. LCM is said to be 60. You may say 5x plus 4x minus 8 plus 3x minus 3 cross multiply 60. So I can say that 5, 4, 12, 9 and 3, 12x equal to 60 plus 11, right? So x is equal to 71 by 12 days. That becomes my answer. So I can say in that condition, total time taken by them to do the work is said to be 71 by 12 days. It's my answer, right? Let us take the next question here. It is given that A can do a piece of work in 15 days, B in 20 days. They finish the work with the help of C in 5 days and got rupees 45 as their wages. We have to find the share of each. We know that money has to be divided in the ratio of their work done. So what I can say is A is one day work. A can do 15 days, it takes 15 days. B takes 20 days. And A, B, C together, how much time they take? They take 5 days, right? What I can say, I can assume the LCM to be 15, 20 and 5, that is said to be 60. A's one day work is 4, B's one day's work is 3. Together they can do 12 work in a day. It means I can say, what is the work done by C? That is said to be 5. First thing that you can have. Now we have to divide the money. The money has to be divided in the ratio of the work done. 4 is to 3 is to 5, right? It means I have to find the share of, let us say you have to find the share of A. Total money was 45. 45 into 4 by 12, right? So I can say A will get 15 rupees. Similarly, if I have to find the share of B or C, so I may say 45 into 3 by 12 or 45 into 5 by 12. You can easily answer your problem. That's your answer. Okay? Let us take the next question here. It is given that A and B can do a work in 8 and 12 days. They start alternatively. Starting from A, what is the time taken by them to do the job? Let us say A takes 8 days to do the work, B takes 12 days, right? In alternative questions, what I told you, take the LCM. 8 and 12 LCM is 24. A's one day work is 3, B's one day work is 2, right? So I can say in one day how much work A has done? 3. How much work B has done? 2, right? Together they can do 5. 5 work they can do in 2 days. That is given to us. Now what is the total target? Total work is 24. If it is exact multiple of this, it's very easy for us to answer. If not multiple, take the close. So we can say 5 4s are 20. So I can say in 2 days 5 work have been done. So for doing the 20 work, how much they have to take? They will take 8 days. Right? Now on the 9th day, whose turn is this of A? In 9th day, how much work A has done? 3. That is 23. On 10th day, whose turn is of B? Right? B does 2 work in a day. Right? And here I can say A does 2 work in a day. Sorry, B does 2 work in a day. And how much work is required? That is 1. So I can say answer is said to be for half day they will take. So that we can say that is said to be 9 1 by 2 days. It's my answer. Means we can say that in 9 days how much work was done? That is equal to 23. On the 10th day B has to work and B takes half day to do that one work. So we can say 9 1 by 2 days. Let us take the next question here. A vessel can be filled by one pipe A in 10 minutes, second pipe B in 15 minutes and emptied by C in 9 minutes. In what minute will the vessel be filled if all three were turned at once? Right? But I can say 10, 15 and 9. One observation is take the LCM 10, 15 and 9. I can say LCM is 90. Total capacity is 90. First fill 9. Second fill 6 and third empty is 10. Right? 15 minus 10, that is 5. How much time they take? 90 by 5. The answer is said to be 18 hours. 18 hours is your answer. Right? The answer is very simple. Sorry, 18 minutes. Because here it is given in the terms of the minutes. So I can say my answer is said to be 18 minutes. That becomes my answer. Let us take the next question here. 3 pipes ABC can fill a cistern in 15, 20 and 30 minutes. They were all turned on at the same time. After 5 minutes, first 2 were turned off. What time will the cistern be filled? Right. So let us say it was filled in X minutes. So we can say 5 upon 15 plus 5 by 20 plus X by 30 and total cistern was filled, that is 1. LCM is 60. 20 plus 15 plus 2x. Okay, equal to 60. You can say 2x equal to 60 minus 35, 25 or x equal to 12.5 minutes. That becomes my answer. Right. I can say that in this structure, the cistern was filled in 12.5 minutes. That's your answer. Okay. Let us take the next question here. 2 pipes A and B can fill a cistern in 6 and 8 minutes. They are turned alternatively. Right. It's a question of alternative. Just take, let us say first and second. 6 and 8. LCM is said to be 24. It's 4 and it's 3. Right. In 2 minutes, how much liter they have filled? 7. Now what is the target? 24. Take the close multiple, that is 3. So I can say in 6 minutes, how much they have filled? 21. That you can say. Now, the next is the turn of A. Now A can fill 4 liter in a minute. How much it has to fill? 3 liter. Right. So how much time it takes? 3 by 4 days. So answer is 6, 3 by 4 minutes. That's my answer. So what finally I can say? Finally I can say that my answer is 6, 3 by 4 minutes. Let us take the next question here. It is given that a cistern can be filled by 2 taps A and B, 12 and 14 minutes. Third empty in 8 minutes. If all the taps are turned on at the same moment, what part of the cistern will remain unfulfilled at the end of the 7th minute? 7 minutes. Okay. So what I can say, just take the total 7 minutes work, right? And then we can easily answer it. 7 minutes, 7 by 12 plus 7 by 14 minus 7 by 8. That we can say. Let us say 7 by 12 plus 1 by 2 minus 7 by 8. LCM is 24, 12 to 14 plus 12 minus 21, 26 minus 1, that is said to be 5 by 24. Means in after 7 minutes the tank was filled, that was 5 by 24. Right. Now how much was left? If I have to find the left value, the left value would be taken as of 19 by 24. That was left. Okay. Check out again what we have done. A's taps 1 minute's work, 1 by 12, 1 by 14, empty 1 by 8. All have worked for 7 minutes, 7 by 12, 7 by 14 minus 7 by 8. LCM is 24. I can say 12 will go on 2, 14. 2 will go on 12, 12. 8 will go on 3, 21. 26 minus 21, 5. So we can say that they have filled after 7 minutes 5 by 20th part of it, right? Now the question is how much is left? That is 19 upon 24. That becomes your answer. Let us take the next question here. It is given that one man works for 5 hours a day for 10 days and completes a piece of work. One boy works 8 hours a day and for 20 days compare their efficiency. What I can say that, let us say one man one day work is 1 for an hour, right? It means in one day he works 5 and 10 days he works 50. Okay. Now work is equal to 50. In that case, man's one day work is 1. Okay. And if I talk about the boy, or just compare it by that our basic formula, man into days into hours into efficiency. One man is there 5 hours 10 days. Efficiency, let us say M. Similarly, one boy 8 hours 20 days and efficiency is B. Okay. Now M by B is equal to 160 upon 50. What we can say 16:5. We can say that their efficiencies are in the ratio of 16:5. That becomes your answer. Let us take the next question here. One man can work for 10 hours a day for 3 days. If boy finishes the same work in 5 hours, 5 days and 18 hours, how many boys are required to do the job? Time taken by one man. Okay. Right. So what I can say here that one man, it means I can say that one man into 10 hours into 3, same as 2. Right. Now, if I talk about, because here he is concerned with the boys, right? So first of all, we have to find an association between the men and the boys. Only in that case we can answer our problem. How men and boys are interrelated. So let us say a man's efficiency is M and boy's efficiency is B. So B into 1 into 5 into 18, right? 90, 30, I can say man equal to 3B. That we can say one man is equal to 3B, right? Now the question here is, if one man is equal to 3B, right? Now it is given that one man is equal to 3B. That we have. Now here we can simply say that in case of one man, how many boys are required? 3. 3 is my answer. Let us take the next question. It is given that 10 men can clean 2 acres of lawn in 12 days. How many men can clean 3 acres in 6 days? Same question. 10 into 12 by 2 is same as to x into 6 by 3. Right? 3 will go on 2, 2 will go on 6, 2 will go on 3. Right? So I can say x equal to 30. 30 is my answer. How many men are required? 30. 10 horses and 15 cows eat grass of 5 acres in certain time. How many acres will feed 15 horses and 10 cows for the same time? Supposing a horse eat as much as 2 cows, right? It means I can say 1 horse is equal to 2 cows, right? Just convert everything into the cows. So 10 horses are 20 cows. 20 plus 35, 35. 35 into, let us say, we have to find out, let us say time is x, everything is x, 5, right? How many acres will feed 15 horses? Convert them, 30 plus 10, 40. You may say 40 into x, right? We have to find how many acres. So let us say acres are y. X is cancelled out, 5 will go on 7. So y equal to 40 by 7. We can say how many acres are required for that. 40 by 7 acres. That becomes my answer. All questions are similar in nature. They are primarily concerned with total work by efficiency. Total work by man into days into hours into efficiency. 5 engines consume 6 tons of coal when each runs 9 hours a day. How much coal will be needed for 8 engines, each engine working 10 hours a day? It being given that 3 engines of former type consume as much as 4 engines of the later type. That's the consumption rate, right? So I can say that 3 engines of the former type, 4 engines of the later type, right? So let us say former consumption was X, it was Y, right? 3 engines here, we can say X upon Y is said to be 4 by 3. What I can say, if former consumption was 4, now the later it was equal to 3. Okay. Now question is very simple. 5 engines, efficiency was 4, 9 hours a day. How much they consume? 6. In the second case, 8 engines, efficiencies are 3, right? And they are working for 10 hours. We have to find out how much coal is required. Let us say that is x. Solve it for x. You can say that x equal to 8 into 3 into 10 into 6 upon 5 into 4 into 9, right? 3 will go on 3, 3 will go on 2, 5 into 4 20, that is cancelled out. So I can say x equal to 8. How much coal is required? That is equal to 8 ton. 8 ton becomes your answer. I hope got the idea. So that is something about this particular session. It contains all the basic problems, all the basic concepts that starts with dealing with the different varieties of question of time and work. Thank you very much.